Twice each year, our community blesses children in worship and commits to be part of their spiritual growth and care. Today, before we begin our children's Christmas pageant, we take part in this ritual, an important milestone not just for the lives of the children and their families, but for this religious community as a whole. Sophia Lyons-Foz wrote, "For so the children come, and so they have been coming. Always in the same way they come, born of the seed of man and woman. No angels herald their beginnings, no prophets predict their future courses. No wise men see a star to show where to find the babe that will save humankind. Yet each night a child is born is a holy night. Parents sitting beside their child's cribs feel glory at the sight of new life beginning. They ask, where and how will this new life end? Or will it ever end? Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, and a time for worshiping. We are grateful for the parents who bring their children here so that we may all share in the joy that they feel. We are blessed to have these children in our midst, and in gratitude for that blessing, we recognize our responsibility as a community imbued with love and care.
The life of a child is both an awesome responsibility and a wonderful gift. A child comes to us out of the mystery, and while we might influence that child by our example and teaching, a child's life unfolds in its own way. Today, parents bring their children to us so that we can dedicate our efforts to help raise spiritually strong and healthy children. I invite the parents who, with their children who are here to dedicate, to come forward now.
While parents have the primary responsibility in raising their children, they bring them to us today in acknowledgement that their children are not merely their own, but are part of a larger community. As members of this church, we all share the privileged task of nurturing these children, guiding them, teaching them, and loving them as they grow.
We bless each child with a rose dipped in water. The rose symbolizes the unfolding and beauty of life. We have removed the thorns from these roses, but we know that we cannot always remove them for our children. The rose is a reminder that at the core of life there is goodness. And when we encounter thorns of any kind, the church community is here to help and to comfort. And the water is a symbol of the source of all life out of which we have come. It connects us to all generations and to all life. It is reminiscent of the water of baptism and commitment, that for us does not cleanse an original sin, but rather enjoins a person with a community in love, forgiveness, and hope. It symbolizes the transformation we hope for in each who is committed to our version of life and faith, and the receptivity of the spirit of love and life. And so today is our dedication, and we ask first the parents who bring these children today to state their commitments. We ask you, do you, the parents of these children, pledge your loyalty and love as you nurture them into adulthood? Do you vow to raise your children within our faith and as ethical and moral human beings? If so, say we do. And we have also families in support of these children. Will you rise if you're a member of a family of any of these children up here?
Oh, great.
You are charged to guide and support these children in all matters of the Spirit and to be there when their parents' wisdom falls short. Do you vow to guide them? It happens. Do you vow to guide these young hearts in the ways of love and compassion, to teach them to live not only for their own good, but for the good of others? If so, say, we do. You may be seated.
And would everyone, including our children and youth, please rise now? For years to come, these young lives will be a part of our community of mutual caring, concern, responsibility, and affection. Will you now welcome them into our church and pledge that by your example and your participation here, that you will help create a community in which they can grow in stature and in faith? If so, please say, "We will."
We will. Please be seated. We dedicate each child here, and we have spent some time together talking to each family in a group about what their hopes and dreams are for these children. And first, Maggie and Michael. Maggie grew up in our church. She brought Michael to us. Michael was actually part of the architectural team that helped build the south side of our campus. And they want little Daniel, very good name, to know that he is born into a loving community that will help him grow and mature. And so we bless each child, and we ask you, will you say his full name? Daniel James Karnosky. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may the work of your hands be blessed all the days of your life. Why don't you come across here? Sarah and Jack bring their family here to us. After 2.5 years with us, they have come to know us as their spiritual community. They recognize that they are here to stay, they said. And they said both boys have different needs, and they said, we can't do this alone. So they hope this community will help Walker be himself 100%, and that he will come to know that if he needs to ask for help, we are here to help. And they hope that Charlie has this as a special community that loves him today and loves him every day going forward. So will you say his name, his full name?
Walker Star Greenman.
Walker Star Greenman. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may the work of your hands be blessed all the days of your life. Stay here. Yeah. Will you say his name?
Charles Baird Greenman.
Charles Baird Greenman. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may the work of your hands be blessed all the days of your life. Yeah. Okay. You guys want to come across? Jim and Catherine came to us seeking a religious community that allows a person to grow in their spirit, to be a person of faith, a person of hope. And they want Eleanor to be part of a place of shared values, a place with an open faith and a loving community. And so we welcome them here, and we welcome you, Eleanor. Will you say her full name? Eleanor Hamilton Warren. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. May the work of your hands be blessed all the days of your life. You want to take that? Okay. You can stay right there. So will you now join me in this blessing which is found on the screens above? As we speak to these children and these families, we say to you, may you grow to love that which is good. May you seek and attain that good. May you learn to be gentle and respect all creatures. May you be filled with the courage to challenge evil and the faith to lift up hope. May you come to know that which is eternal. May it abide with you always. Amen. Will you welcome these new families and their children?
Congratulations. Here is Charlie's and Walker. Congratulations, you too. And here's Eleanor.
And as they're being seated, will you greet your neighbor and welcome each other to church?